Hi everyone, it's Penny from FCSS. How's everyone doing today? I hope that you're healthy and taking good care of yourselves. I'd like to talk with you about the 10 tips that were recently released by PPP, the Positive Parenting Program, in regards to this worldwide health crisis. So these are 10 tips specifically about what we can do in our families and with our children regarding these times. Specifically, I'm going to give a bit more detail on tip number 8, which is helping your children learn to tolerate uncertainty. Because, let's face it, uncertainty is a big part of life. And right now, it's huge and can be very scary and overwhelming. There's very little information about what's going to happen. No one really knows where this will all head or where it will end. So how can we, as parents and caregivers, help our children learn to tolerate uncertainty? Well, it begins with us. That's the catch. So one of the ideas is that modeling is the key. So in order for us to model through our words and our actions to our children how to tolerate uncertainty, we have to learn how to accept or move towards acceptance. We have to work on our own coping mechanisms and building healthy resilience. And so this is giving us a wonderful opportunity if you're like me and you lack a few skills in this area. So in order for us to be able to present that face to our children and to give them the examples we want them to follow, we need to build our own skills. So it might mean digging really deep and figuring out how you can yourself learn more tolerance. Maybe you want to think back to a time when you faced some adversity around uncertainty in your life before. Think about, what did you do? What were some things you did that you were proud of? How did you handle that in a way that you liked? What strategies did you use in particular? And could you use those strategies to help you with today's situation? So it's a learning opportunity for everyone. Another thing we can do is to give our children, some factual information. It can really help reduce fear and anxiety when they have, a little bit of knowledge about what's going on. So you as the parent would be the filter. You would decide what was appropriate based on their age and what you think about what you want to share. So give them some basic facts. Another thing you want to do is you want to encourage them to verbalize how they're feeling. So talk about their thoughts about what's going on and how that makes them feel when they don't know what's happening. And then you want to validate those feelings. So saying things like, it can be really hard when you don't know what's happening. That's understandable. And a lot of people feel that way when they don't know what's coming next. Or, you look sad today. I wonder if you're missing, your grandma or your friends. And then as a natural progression of this, naming the feelings is helping them to figure out what they can do. So you're sad about missing grandma. I wonder what we could do to help you. I wonder how we might figure out a way. And kids are often really great with solutions. So that's a really good way to help them build problem-solving skills as well as building resilient skills. Another thing that's important is to remind them what they can do. So when we feel uncertain and out of control, it sometimes can be empowering to know that we can do something. So saying things like, we are all doing our best to keep our family and our community and our world healthy, and we're doing that by staying home and washing our hands and social distancing if we do have to go out. And you can also say things like, you know, the whole world is working together on this problem, and you're a part of that. You know, you can do things that can help everyone. Another thing is praise and encouragement when they're showing you their healthy coping skills, when they are coming up with solutions, focusing on what they're doing well and helping them build on those skills. And lastly, play. Play is really, really important for children to process, especially children that struggle with communication. So they can let their feelings out, they can work through their feelings. And you, as their parent or caregiver, can observe or join in their play, and that gives you a wonderful window into what they're thinking and feeling about what's going on. And then you can help them work through that, either through play or through talking about it. So to sum it all up, we want to work on our own acceptance of uncertainty, work on our own healthy coping skills, and model those to our children. We want to validate feelings. We want to encourage expression of feelings. And we want to encourage healthy solutions to those feelings. We want to remind them of what they're doing, the part they can play in helping. We want to praise and encourage them when they do things well. We want to focus on the positive, and we want to let them play, and we want to play with them and work through those things together. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening, everyone. Tomorrow, Maria will talk about tip number 9, which is taking care of yourself the best that you can. So I hope wherever you are, the sun is shining on you. Take good care, and we'll talk soon.